Hello and welcome to the newsroom. Here are the stories we're following at this time. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, says he was never arrested by UK immigration officials. In an interview with newsmen on Monday, the former Anambra governor explained this side of events. Obi said he was stopped for a routine immigration check while contradicting his party's claim that he was questioned for a long time. The Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors, NAD, says its 200% pay rise demand is not outrageous, insisting that the federal government can afford it. According to NAD National President Emeka Orji, the review of salaries of resident doctors should have taken place in 2014 with rising inflation and attendant economic shocks. Orji says the government has not reached out to the association for talks despite its 2-week ultimatum, but has been issuing threats. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has denied reports of banning Indomie instant noodles and has assured consumers that the product is safe for consumption. Earlier, health officials in Malaysia and Taiwan had claimed to detect ethylene oxide, a carcinogenic substance responsible for lymph node and breast cancer. The Biden administration is set to end COVID vaccination requirements for federal employees and international air travelers on May the 11th, the White House has revealed. The retirement to be dropped the same day the administration says it will end a public health emergency tied to the coronavirus pandemic. The administration would also end vaccination requirements it had put in place for international air travelers as part of its effort to curb the spread of new variant of the coronavirus. JP Morgan Chase has taken over the troubled U.S. bank First Republic in a deal brokered by regulators. The chief executive of JP Morgan Chase, Jamie Dimon, says the government has invited the banking giant, along with others, to step up and offered assurances about the industry. Worth more than $20 billion at the beginning of last month, the bank was known for its big home loan business and for its stable of wealthy clients. It was ranked as the 14th largest lender in the U.S. at the end of last year. The United Nations has warned that the conflict in Sudan could force 800,000 people to flee the country as battles between rival military factions persist in the capital despite a supposed ceasefire. With the country's population of 46 million, UN official Ralph Mazo says the body's refugee agencies was planning for an exodus of 815,000 people, including 580,000 Sudanese as well as foreign refugees now living in the country. Many fear for their lives in a power struggle between the army chief and RSF head who shared control of the government after a 2021 coup but fell out over a planned transition to civilian rule. In sports, FIFA President Gianni Infantino has threatened the television blackout of its year's Women's World Cup in major European countries unless broadcasters improve their offers for rights. Infantino in October criticized broadcasters who he said had offered 100 times less to screen the Women's World Cup compared to the men's tournament. With the World Cup to start July 20 and end August the 20th, Infantino says should the offers continue to be unfair, the federation will be forced to not broadcast the FIFA Women's World Cup into the Big Five European countries. And that's it on the newsroom. To join us at the top of the hour for more stories, I am Fola Shadi. Well, green day. Bye for now.